My phone buzzed on the hotel nightstand at 2:13 a.m. I just wrapped up a 12-hour day at a conference meant to secure everything ahead of us. Contracts, projections, promises, the sort of grind you do for someone you believe deserves a future. Her message was brief, casual, almost courteous. Just a heads up, I told everyone we're on a break. No context, no warning, no call. Just a bulletin about my life delivered like an auto-generated alert. I stared at the screen while the city's neon haze leaked through the curtains. My heart didn't race. It settled into that dangerous stillness that comes right before you stop feeling anything at all. A break. While I was in another city working overtime so she could plan her sister's wedding without stressing over money. I typed one line, "Thanks for telling me." Then I flipped the phone face down and let the dark close in. Sleep never arrived. Only math did. By morning, the silence between us felt intentional. No good luck. No I love you. Just empty air. During a break at the conference, I opened social media without thinking. Her profile picture was still both of us smiling, cropped like we were still aligned. But the comments were different. People asking if she was alright, her friends dropping heart emojis. Someone wrote, "You deserve peace. Peace from me." That was when the first cold realization took shape. She didn't begin the break last night. She just announced it. All week, the things I'd brushed aside came back sharp. The sudden password she refused to explain. How she angled her phone away when she grinned at it. How she stopped arguing with me because people who are cheating don't pick fights. They conserve energy. Denial tried to crawl up my throat. I pushed it down. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I booked an earlier flight home, not to fix anything, but to measure exactly how far gone we were. When I walked into the house, nothing had changed. Her shoes still by the door, her wedding planner binder on the table. Our life arranged like a stage set. She kissed my cheek when I arrived. "Opelaitkish." Performative one. "I just need space," she said softly, already drifting out of the room. I nodded, and I began my quiet investigation. I checked the phone records first. Dozens of calls to a number saved under a woman's name I didn't know. Quick calls, midnight calls, calls that cut off the second she heard my keys in the lock on nights I came home early. I tracked patterns, intervals, discrepancies. Then I watched her. How she dressed different just to run errands. How she lingered in the driveway after hanging up. How she brought home explanations that sounded memorized. Every truth carries a rhythm. People think discovery is loud. It isn't. It's steady. 3 days later, I followed her. I stayed parked across from a small apartment building I'd never noticed before. She walked inside like she belonged there. No hesitation, no guilt. She wasn't hiding anymore. She was transitioning. I waited 40 minutes until the door opened again. A man stepped out behind her. He brushed his hand against the small of her back like it was instinct. My hands didn't tremble. My hands made notes. The final confirmation arrived the day before the wedding. A message meant for him landed on my phone instead. She must have chosen the wrong app. Panic blunts good judgment. Tomorrow changes everything. After the ceremony, it's just you and me. No lies left to decode. No fog left to bleed through. I printed it, folded it once, tucked it into my jacket. At the rehearsal dinner, she laughed too loudly, avoided my stare. Her family thanked me for being so patient about the break. I returned every smile with measured calm. Later that night, I placed the printed message on the kitchen counter between us. No accusations, just evidence. Her expression crumpled piece by piece. First confusion, then dread, then the kind of denial that sounds like begging without sound. "I was gonna tell you," she whispered. I believed her, but not the way she meant. I nodded once. Then I asked, "Do they know?" Her silence answered before her voice could. I picked up my phone, already open, and changed our relationship status. Single, final, public. The wedding was the next morning. She saw it during makeup. I know because her sister called me hysterical before the ceremony even began. People had already noticed. The status, the message, the quiet detonator. Rumors spread faster than petals. By the time she walked down the aisle, the truth had taken a seat in every row. I didn't attend. I checked into another hotel, powered off my phone, and let the chaos devour itself without me. Weeks later, she reached out. Apologies flow easily when reputation is what's bleeding. She said she was lost. She said it meant nothing. She said she'd ruined everything. I read each message once. Then I blocked her. Softly, silently. No speeches. No declarations. Just an ending with the same precision she never expected me to have. I used to think betrayal came with explosions. It doesn't. It arrives on paper, in timestamps, in a single change to a digital label that tells the truth cleaner than any shouting match ever could. She wanted a break. I gave her one that never closes. And I walked away without turning back. Not out of anger, but because there was finally nothing in me left that belonged to her.